Hello and welcome to the Schools Winning Grant Show. I'm your host, Rodney Walker, and it is such a pleasure to have you with me one more time. I'm excited today. I'm excited about life. You know, I feel like surfing today, like just going to the beach somewhere and just surfing. And you know, this music makes me want to do that, and I don't even surf. So if the music is making me want to surf and I'm feeling like surfing, I guess I should surf my way into some information today to help you to win grants. And on today's show, my friend, I'm going to be sharing with you why every school should be friend raising to rake in the money. Yes, it's time to do some raking around here. And you know, I like to use the analogy of raking because, you know, raking during spring break, my mother, my brother, and I, we would be outside raking left and right. And you know what? I didn't think we were going to ever finish raking. It seemed like it was going to go on forever. But, you know, I realized that it really instilled in me discipline. And I'm hoping that today that your school is disciplined in pursuing those grants. Yes, disciplined enough to meet regularly as a team. Disciplined enough to set some goals and to go after them. Disciplined enough to go the extra mile. Because nothing worth happening, or really nothing worth happening or having comes without discipline. We got to have discipline. And as I look back at those leaves don't look so bad after all. Because if you don't have the discipline, guess what? That means that you're going to be situated in such a way where you're not going to have what you want. And I don't want your school not having what it wants. I want your school to have the resources that it needs. And that's why I'm so glad that you're tuned in to our show, my friend. And I want to share with you a quote that comes from Benjamin Franklin. You know, Benjamin, you know, I kind of like the whole Benjamin thing now I think about it because Benjamin is on those Benjamins and we want to get some Benjamins for your school. But here's the quote that Benjamin Franklin said. He said, "An investment in knowledge pays the best interest." Wow. And that's what you're getting right now. You're getting something here in terms of information that's going to provide for you interest in ways that you don't even realize right now. And so let's dive in today. And I want to send a special shout out to one of my favorite high school teachers at Hillcrest High School. That was my teacher, Miss Hudson, my art teacher. Now, I never will forget how she helped me to get a scholarship with the Dallas-Fort Worth Association of Black Journalists. And I ended up applying and I won that scholarship, and I never will forget the impact that had. It also got me invited to TCU over in Fort Worth for 2 weeks for a summer program that literally changed my life. I don't have an opportunity to go into great detail about that right now, but I will share some more information maybe on my next show with you about how it impacted my life. But I just want to let you know that this show is coming because now I'm paying it forward with you. That scholarship changed my life, and I'm hoping that I can bring some money and some resources to your school so that you can change some lives the same way that Miss Hudson changed my life. Now, she has since passed on, but I want to send a very special shout out to her. Wherever you are right now, Miss Hudson, I'm sending you some love, and I want to thank all my teachers out there that are helping to make a difference with their schools. Now, let's go on, my friend, and take a look at how to raise friends for your schools so that you can rake in those leaves of money. Yes. And what I want you to think about is this. First of all, think of yourself as a farmer. If you want to learn how to do friend raising, think about yourself as a farmer. And instead of us growing fruits and vegetables, we're raising friends. That's what we're doing, because friends end up giving to our cause. Friends are those that share our concerns, and we've got to raise some people that are sensitive to our concerns, that are sympathetic to our concerns, that will embrace your concerns with you and will invest into those concerns so that you can make a difference. Now, here's what I want you to do real quickly. I want you to get a sheet of paper out and write down on the top of that sheet, friends of, and insert the name of your school. So friends of whatever the name of your school is. And then I want you to write down as many names as you and your teachers and those who are on your team can think of. Think of names of businesses, think of nonprofits, think of corporations, think of people, as many as you can think of. Think of places that you actually shop. Yes, you're investing in their business. They should be investing in your business as well. So won't you consider writing a letter to them and sharing with them what are some of the things that your school needs? Maybe some of the resources, some of the supplies that you need. Yes, even money needs for field trips and other things that your school needs. You know, average teacher is spending around $750 some odd dollars or more every year. Share with them those needs that you have and see if they would be willing to invest. Now, here's what we got to remember. Remember, when we start thinking about friend raising, people give to people that they know, like, and trust. We got to remember that factor. So what we want to do, my friend, is help them to get to know you and the students of your school. We got to stay in touch. We got to send pictures. Maybe even consider doing a newsletter. Show them what's happening in your school and even give them a shout out, or maybe shout them out on social media and thank them. Thank them for possibly being friends, and thank them and surprise them. Now, let me share with you one big thing that can help to rake in the leaves of money that you may be overlooking. It's 2 simple words, not 5, not 6, just 2 simple words. And if you can remember to sprinkle these words, you, my friend, can grow some friends. Here are those 2 magical words. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Those 2 words can unlock doors of money that you don't even know they can. It's so powerful. I love to share it because if you can share with those who will invest in you those 2 magical words, I tell you, money will begin to spring forth. And use those words generously. Get your kids to use those words generously. Have your kids to draw some pictures of and say just simply thank you for whatever has been contributed. And what you do, even if you just have 2 contributors, if you keep on growing it, my friend, you never know what that can turn into. Now, I want you to thank those funders that you've been researching. And if you're already a school that is receiving grant funding, when was the last time you just thanked those who gave you money? Yeah, sometimes you got to thank them without even asking them for anything. Surprise them. They're like, what in the world are you doing? Why are you thanking us around here? Thank them and let them know that you appreciate them. And those 2 words can work wonders for you. Is it time for, is school out already? Again, where does time go? You know, when I'm hanging out with you, my friend, it seems like time just runs. I guess I'm in good company. So I'm hoping that now you will take some action on some of the ideas that I've shared with you on today so we can bring some funds to your school, so we can do more good. I hope you're doing well. And remember, my friend, I want you to know that if you have a question for me, feel free to send it over to askrodney@grantcentralusa.com. That's askrodney@grantcentralusa.com. Who knows? I may be answering your question on one of our shows. And I did say shows because we have more than one show. Did you know that we have a show called Grant Writing Today? Well, if you didn't, go over to grantwritingtoday.com and check us out. And we also have some other shows and TV things that you can see on YouTube. Yes, I'm on TV. It's YouTube. So go over to YouTube. Check us out at getfundedwithrodney.com. And if you haven't already, don't forget to mark your calendars for the 4th Friday of every month where you can hang out with me. I can teach you grant writing for free. Those of you who are members of our Get Funded in the Circle, that's where we hang out and help you to get funded. Go to getfundedinthecircle.com. Check that out. And until we get a chance to hang out again, my friend, I want to let you know that I really appreciate you. I'm wishing you the best. And remember, on our next show, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 no-nos in friend raising that keeps you from getting the money. We don't want to do those. So make sure that you tune in and come and hang out with me. And until then, be brave, be bold, be brilliant, and take charge. I'm pulling for you. Have a great day.